You're running drop coverage right here. If you're Jakob Poeltl, you have to stay underneath the ball. You can't let Damian Lillard turn the corner this way. It just can't. It's done. You're done at that point. Okay, so the Spurs go up with this shot here. So this Spurs player, even this Spurs player, start sprinting back. If everybody just stares at the shot, of course something like this can take place. Can't have your arm on Damian Lillard at the three-point line. He's not posting you up. He's not in the post. Look at this. How are you going to slide your feet this way? The answer is that you're not. When you run drop coverage, the Spurs player has to go over the screen. You cannot go under the screen when you're running drop coverage. Regarding Anthony Simons, you're not, and this is not a defensive stance right here. So Anthony Simons is going to come along this way, and he's going to get ahead of you. Look, see how he's ahead of you right there? You can't guard this handoff now. The Spurs big cannot drop this much. You got to get up here. Okay, again, don't worry about this player. This player, the backside help is right here. I mean, this is just it's too easy. Look at the Spurs player right here, not in a defensive stance. Look at his feet. Like if your feet are wide, you're in a defensive stance. When this player pass comes here, boom, you're flying out here. But you're not in a defensive. Look at your feet. Your feet are moving, so you're not getting out. Pitching this handoff, you have to have way more urgency. Like as this handoffs go, you got to be up here now, like coming up here. Stanley Johnson will come here. But look at this. You are not ready. Are you ready to guard Damian Lillard right now? Not even close. You don't switch this cross screen right here. This player right here just needs to jam this Blazers player as he comes through. Stay connected to Lillard, but you jam this player as he comes through so this Spurs player can get on the other side. Instead, you switch it. It's horribly late. So look at this. Now you're not able to guard this handoff. You're the Spurs player right here. Please just sprint back. Why on earth? Look at this. Just sprint back. What are you doing? Never guard like this with your back to the ball. You have no idea what's going on with the ball. What's going on with the ball is that there's a ball screen being set, and if you're seeing the ball, you know I need to step up and backside help here. Like, look at this. Stop. The screen just got set. What? This player's still not seeing it. You got to get up and backside help. You have to. This pass can't get made. You got to set Damian Lillard up here. Okay, right now. Okay, get over here. Zach Collins is expecting the ball screen or Damian Lillard to come this way. Okay, because Nurkic now, there's backside help now for Nurkic. Okay, when you let this ball screen get run this way, well, Zach Collins is already set up this way, but there's no backside help for Nurkic. It's a problem. See, now this guard is setting Damian Lillard up to go the wrong way. You want Damian Lillard to come off this screen because now Nurkic has backside help. Okay, if you set Damian Lillard up this way, where there's no backside help here on the wing for Yusuf Nurkic, but this big isn't even underneath anyway. It's all a mess. It's terrible defense by Jeremy Sochan. You got to sprint back and get in a defensive stance. Look at Jeremy Sochan not sprinting back, so you're not in a defensive stance. Look at this. Are you going to be able to guard Damian Lillard when you're here and he's here? Not even close. Don't guard like this with your back to the sideline. Get your back to the baseline so you're seeing man and seeing ball. And when this player comes this way, you're just going to chase. See, look what happens here. Because you're guarding like this, you're not chasing. You're going up the gut. So it's over. You went up the gut twice, actually. If you're Zach Collins, you got to stay underneath the ball. You can't backpedal, okay? This is Damian Lillard. You got to stop the ball at some point. Don't worry about Nurkic. There's backside help everywhere for him on this part of the floor. But you're just backpedaling, and so they're running a down screen right here. Stop. This Spurs player's got to get attached to his man with his arms out. You can't let Jeremy Grant curl. He's got to go out so this player can get over the screen. Not only does that player not do that, but Jeremy Sochan's going up the gut of the down screen. So look at this. You can't guard this handoff now. Have to drop high with Damian Lillard. You need to get up more. Again, there's backside help everywhere. Don't worry about Eubanks. You just can't. This can't happen. You don't guard like this with your... Get underneath Damian Lillard, obviously. So now, if he comes off this screen, you're just chasing over it. Now, this player needs to get attached and his arms out, so Damian Lillard has to go out, and this player can actually get over the screen. But you don't guard like this. Now Damian Lillard's not having to going over to the top of the down screen. He's just going to blow by you back door because of how you were positioned. The Spurs guard's trying to do, but you got to get up. Like, you're trying to set Damian Lillard up to have to go here to where the drop coverage is because you have backside help right here. But you're just not getting up high enough. Like, you're letting him turn the corner. You're not forcing him this way. So now it's a disaster because Zach Collins is set up in drop coverage the other way. It's another example. You must, if you're dropping on Damian Lillard, you have to drop high. I mean, this just, like, you have backside help right here. Like, what? No to this. Now you're just leaning towards the screen. I mean, this is just straight up. You're just leaning towards the screen early. You can see that little movement there, so you're going to get blown by the other way. Hey, if you're the Spurs player here and this player's going here, you've got to go with them, okay? Like, you can't just stop. Stanley Johnson and you're switching on to Damian Lillard. No, you're underneath the screener. You have to be level to the screener so you're ready to guard. Stanley Johnson is not ready to guard. If you're this Spurs player here, as Eubanks comes this way, you've got to go with him, and you got to battle for real estate and initiate contact. Because look at if you don't, like you just let Eubanks get in the charge circle. So of course this gets tapped back. We know we have to drop high with Damian Lillard, so this player's got to be up here already. Like, look at this. You're too far behind. So look what's happening. You're still climbing up to get to where you want to get to, so you're going uphill. Damian Lillard going downhill.